Hey, River Rock friends, Jeff here, and I was over here at Metro Diner in downtown doing some work, hanging out, and I had a piece of cake. Amazing double, triple chocolate cake. There's not much left, like you can tell, as you can see. But as I'm eating this cake at Metro Diner, I'm thinking about River Rock. I'm thinking about groups, okay, and how this experience that I'm having today is very similar to groups. Let me explain. So, Metro Diner is great, tons of great atmosphere, fun place to be. But in order to get the full experience, is you have to like taste and see what it's about. You've got to get the double triple like killer cake, chocolate, unbelievable. And so, because I've had this, it's been the full experience. Well, how River Rock is designed is that our Sunday morning experience is really only half of the equation, is that it's a great place for inspiration. It's a great place for motivation and worship and singing and connecting with other people kind of on a kind of surface level and saying hello. But in order, it's designed to then be done in tandem with a small group experience where you're around people who love and care about you and who accept you who you are, and you can really kind of live life together and work through issues about accountability and things that are going to help you grow closer to God. And so if you're only coming in on Sunday mornings and you're only participating, and maybe you are, maybe you're participating great on Sunday mornings, maybe you're on a service team on Sunday mornings, maybe you already support River Rock and your family loves it and your kids love it, and you rarely are in, but you've never really experienced that other side. I'm telling you, you're missing half of your experience with River Rock and half of your experience with growing close to God, and you're just kind of getting half of it. You're getting Metro without the cake. Okay, so with that being said, if you've never ever been in groups before, I just want to encourage you just to take a try, just to give it a try. I know you have to reorganize your life a little bit. I know you have to kind of schedule things, and I know it's new and different. And new and different is always a challenge. But without every risk, without taking that one step, you never know the potential of how God can use other people to impact your life and how He can use you to impact other people's lives. I encourage you just take that risk and just see. Now, for those of you who have been in groups and maybe you had some really good experiences and maybe you had some really not so good experiences, I want to say, listen, I apologize if we have ever come across as advertising groups that it's a 100% amazing experience 100% of the time. That's really not always true. It's not the case a lot of times. And God sometimes uses those very difficult times in groups to grow us internally. We may not know what that's all about right here and right now, but we know that God's going to use that in some way. But I will say this to those of you who've had maybe not so good experiences, is that in my life, I have had bad chocolate cake before. But when I walked in today and I saw this little sucker screaming at me, I thought to myself, yes, I've had bad cake before, but I also have had good cake, and I've had people tell me how great the cake is here. So I took a chance, I took a try, I bought some cake. And I would encourage both, all of you guys, whether you've been in a group or not been in a group, to jump in, to take a risk, take a try the cake, try groups. The beautiful thing about it is the way we've designed it is that if any time in the process with Group Link or with starting off with your group, if you don't feel it, if it's not happening for you, there's times where you can bail out, and so you're not stuck and committed to a situation that you're uncomfortable with. So what I'd love for you to really consider is on the links in this email, there's a couple links, sign up for Group Link. And by just signing the form, all you're doing is saying you're going to take that first step for Group Link. From there, you're going to meet with some people. You'll have free dinner tonight at Group Link. You'll then meet with your group for about 2 months, 2.5 months, go through sessions, get to know each other, and at that point, you have an easy off ramp if this isn't for you. And so, really, by just kind of taking that first step of signing up for Group Link and checking it out, it's really a pretty easy step. So, love for you to do that. Now, I'm going to finish this off, and then I'm going to go for a run to work off all the calories. Thanks for taking the time to visit with me today. I appreciate you guys, and make sure you guys sign up, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye. Oh, turn this thing off.